Hi. Hi. I did the thing where I almost didn't start the stream. I was too busy looking at the stuff I'm going to talk about. Good morning. Good morning. Whew. First, second, Alan, second. I haven't been here for the last 30 minutes because my time zones are weird. Happens to the best of us. Got your mechanical pencils to follow along with you. I think this was your idea, Slumberland Studio, and we'll get into this in a minute. Good morning. Sun is feeling better as non-COVID fever is down. Nice. Excellent, Alan. What's up, pin nerds? Everyone. Kick-ass shirt. This is probably like my favorite shirt, and I've outgrown it, meaning that the shirt's outgrown me. So I need it. I can't get it in a smaller size anymore. Haircut? No. Just no goop in it this morning. No Paltrow in it. Speaking of Paltrow, I'm watching We Crashed on Apple TV. I had no idea there was a Paltrow relation in there. T-shirt should be baggy. I agree, but I can one size down baggy them till now. So black and pink is a killer combo. I added this. I added this to the mix too. So this is what we got to go with here. So we matched our shoes to our T-shirt today, for sure. Laura is such a good name. Yeah, don't think that I don't match my sneakers to my shirts, because I do. Always match. Matchy is a lifestyle, chat. It just doesn't stick with pens. It's not a pens only thing. It's a matchy. It's a lifestyle. Love y'all's faces. Shoe cam needed, right? Right after we do Toby cam, we'll do shoe cam. Those could be one and the same. If I could get Toby to sit in one place, we could do a shoe cam and a Toby cam in the same spot. So pink spoke parts. Pink is one of those hard anodizations. It's not the hardest. It's not as hard as orange, but pink is an interesting range of anodizations. So I did too. That's why all my shoes are made of denim. Goes with everything else. I have some denim kicks. I just don't wear jeans that much. It's too hot here to wear jeans. Otherwise, I like jeans. I would wear jeans, but it's too hot here to wear jeans most of the time. My Pen Addict Opus is out for delivery. Nice. I just dropped off if you got a shipping notification Tuesday, I just dropped them off this morning. I won't lie to you. Glad to hear about Mike's shoes. Yeah, it is important. It's important stuff. Anyone home? Just Tyler right now. So there is a high, there's a probability Toby could bork, because Tyler's just in his room. So Toby thinks there's no one home right now. He's chilling in the living room. One Dog Night, 31 months of subbing. Let's go. Opus came in and it's awesome, filled with pen and message cigar. Is that a typo? I don't know what that means. Those are words. Yeah, so we're still scheduled. Oh, now, okay, I think I have actually heard of that, Faye, now that you say it that way. I think I know what you're talking about. Green dries brown. I think I know what you're talking about. Pretty cool. Good morning, Namiki Winter Vlad. So I wrapped up next week's podcast yesterday with April. I think y'all are going to really enjoy our conversation. She's such a treat to talk to. Penguin's Creative, if y'all are not familiar with her work, y'all should be, because she does all the things. So today I was thinking what we could talk about, and I looked at my list that I wrote down from y'all yesterday or Tuesday, and decided let's talk about pencils today, because I'm feeling very pencily. But we can talk about whatever y'all want beforehand if y'all got anything to go into. Gel Nail Chick, good morning. How are you? Wow. We got the predictions going. Will Toby bork today or no? You just never know. Speaking of shipping, hope the shipping department pin hunt is going well. I don't even look anymore. whenever there will be a point where I will have to kind of like break down some shelving and relocate a bunch of cases and kind of move the knock shipping department out, like get it all out of the way and move the spoke where I'm building the spoke pens and pencils right now into that room. And once I'm ready for a large amount of turmoil in there, then we'll look again. But I'm done looking right now. Unfortunately, what ink do you put in your pencil? Graphite gray, mostly. Don't use colored pencil leads and the little teeny fine, like 0.5 colored pencil leads, 0.7, 0.9. I haven't found any good ones. Brad, I need a ballpoint recommendation, please. I'm doing an art project. I need that look without wanting to fling myself out of a window because of ballpoint. Well, that's the problem. You can have the look of artistic ballpoints, or you can have a great writing ballpoint, and those are two different products, right? So the art ballpoint is this, the Bic Crystal. The great writing ballpoint is the Uniball Jetstream, but you don't get the color variations that you get with this in a Jetstream, right? So for artistic purposes, you got to use something like your cheap Bics, right? That's the only way you're going to get shading and color variation, because the Jetstream and pens and inks like that are purposefully designed not to have that color variation. They're designed to have a consistent line, which makes them for great writers, right? But for art, you have to use the crappier the ballpoint, the better the art. There you go. Words to live by. Yep, prepare to suffer. But you can get the Bics in a bunch of different colors. I sent a link a month or so ago about the Bic Crystal is not a crappy ballpoint. You know where I stand on that. I agree with that. But it's just a general statement. Yep. But there's a link I shared of a bunch of F1 logo art done with all kinds of different color ballpoints. They were all Bics. So you can get a bunch of Bics in different colors, but if you put the refill in a really nice body, it will still suck. I mean, relatively. Unattractive ballpoints, I think this pen is gorgeous. I mean, who doesn't think this is just an out? I mean, hello. I mean, then you can break down and you can get these, get your Bic Clicks, your Field Notes Bics. I think that's all the crappy ballpoints I have in here. And I mean crappy, I mean that lovingly. You don't think it's gorgeous? I know it's gorgeous. I don't care what you think. Put this right next to your Yukari Royale Bic Crystal. Those belong in the same picture. Fight me. Namiki Yukari Royale Bic Crystal. Same pen. I like my box pens. I like those too. I should get my Milky Way out and take a picture next to the Bic Crystal and say, same thing. Same thing. This one would even write better because the Milky Way doesn't even have ink in it. I have ballpoint opinions, chat. But yeah, for artistic purposes, you have to be specific about the ballpoint you use. You can't go buying Jetstreams and Acroballs and Vicunias and things like that. So there you go. You would cause some discussion. Yeah. How do you create content on the internet? Step 1, be wrong. So there's your internet content creation tip of the day. Do you want to go viral? Be wrong. Because everyone will tell you that you're wrong. A lot more engagement in being wrong than being right. You're welcome, Tainted Crimson. And I really believe that's the case. You're just gonna have to go with something like a Bic to do it. all the the big ballpoint artists are using something like that. So, all right, let's talk about pencils. Speaking of someone's ugly is another one's beauty, let's talk about mechanical pencils, right? Oh, El Coco, I used to do that too. That was great. We used to always use the any whiteout or correction fluid was 90% paint to other things and 10% actually doing its job on the paper as correction fluid. So, all right, let's see what we got here. So what I did today, I was thinking, what could we do? I have, like I said, all week long, I've only got about an hour each day, and give or take. What can I do in this short time frame to talk about? And y'all mentioned the other day, let's go through your mechanical pencils. So what I did this morning was ran through the Closet of Doom about 5 minutes before I went live and grabbed every mechanical pencil I could find. So, and plus like one on my desk in the other room, and I had like 2 or 3 sitting here. So examples of mechanical pencils that use Schmidt mechanisms, I have 0 of those. I don't think. So I guess this is probably a good representation of my favorite types of, or my favorite mechanical pencils, just because these are the ones that I could find quickly. There's more in other places, but they don't rank like these do. So let's we're gonna go through them one by one. I think I sorted them by brand here. So let's see what we got. I'm not gonna put them. They're all. I don't. Whoops. I'm watching the golf and watching y'all chat. Studio Neat Mark III. Is there a Mark III? Was that what their podcast was about? I hadn't listened to it yet. Urban Survival Gear just dropped a TI scribe pencil with the Schmidt mechanism. Gotcha. We use Pentel mechanisms for spoke. Speaking of pencils, dive review next week? Maybe. That's one I forgot to grab. Maybe. No promises. No promises. All right, let's see what we got here. So I just put this here so we could have a better background, but that's not really going to work. That's kind of small. Yep, with replaceable Schmidt mechanisms to change lead sizes. Okay, that's people have done that before. Not something new. All right, first up. This is the only Pilot mechanical pencil I have. This is the S20. This is my favorite of these models. The S30, I did a review of both of these, the S20 and the S30 model. So the S20 is the cheaper of the two models between the S20 and the S30, and I think it's a better pencil, right? I like the idea of the S20 better. I like the grip. I like the hardware. It's a little bit simpler for an expensive pencil. Like these are around $20. It's a little bit simpler. My preferred lead size is 0.5 millimeter. I will dabble in 0.7 and 0.9. I will rarely dabble in 0.3 or 0.2. So yeah, these are just a classic great mechanical pencil. I think that's the only Pilot I own. Next up, we have the all-time favorite Uni-Shift pipe lock. So this is the weird looking pencil. I didn't realize there was an S10. I haven't tried that either. Yeah, they make lead smaller than 0.5. It's just, for someone who likes to write small, it's not worth the hassle to have any like 0.2 or 0.3. They are way too frustrating for me to use the way I write or the way I do things. Maybe if I was like, if they had a specific task, they'd be good. I love the design of these. I don't care. We'll go through. You'll see a lot of similarities in the types of pencils that I like. I don't care if I have a pipe protection mechanism that's a bonus for me. That's not why I buy a pencil, right? I just think this is a cool mechanism. So you split the barrel, you twist it, and it extends the pipe mechanism. And then when you're done, you can just untwist it, pull it back, and you can store the pencil that way. So I have it in 0.5. This is my favorite one, the 0.5. Split it, twist it, bop it. What is on here? What is that? These knurled grips will take the coating off of things that it sits next to. I don't know what that is. So that's the 0.5 shift pipe lock. They still make these. They're not that expensive. They're like over $10. But they don't come in too many colors right now. They keep changing the colors, and they're right now they're not in a great color space, I don't think. Most of them are just this silver barrel with a different internal color here to match the lead indicator size. So they like blue, green, whatever. So this is a 0.7 one. The red one's an older one. So both of these have plastic upper barrels and then metal grip sections. So Robert St. Luke, thank you for the follow. So that's the shift pipe lock. If you have to have pipe protection, tip protection for your mechanical pencils, this is one of the better ways to get it. It's just a good, functional, cost-effective, relatively speaking, mechanical pencil. Like I said, they're like $12 or something like that. I'm not even sure. Like the Pilot one, this is a one-off one. This is a Platinum Pro use. Hey, Bronikowski, how are you? I got your email. I owe you an answer. I'll answer it right here. It's the Elwood Pocket Master in silver and ebonite. So that's what this is. I got an email about this yesterday from the Bronikowski himself. Shockingly great mechanical pencil that I never talk about. I never talk about this pencil. It is really, really good. The knurling is very smooth. We need a knurling test in here. So that's a smooth one. That's a medium one. And we'll get to these in a minute. That's a rough one. Rough. Smooth. Medium. So yeah, it's almost slick. Almost slick in its design or in its feel of the knurling. But it's heavier than something like the shift pipe locks. It's, weighted more towards the bottom. The front nose cone is really strong and durable. It has a, you can adjust the amount of lead that comes out, I think, the length of the lead. But it just depends on. Okay. So you can adjust, it's got a pipe adjustment. So you can screw this ring here and you can adjust how far you want the lead pipe to go out. That's not a really big selling point for me. I just fix it at the end. I think it would bother me more being like halfway out like this. But if that's what you want, you can do it. But I really just prefer all the way. I don't know how much these are. I've had this one for a long time. I don't even know if they still sell this one. This would be one I'd be interested to look up because it's a really, really high quality pencil that no one ever talks about. Let's see if that's it. Yep, that's it. 20. I was gonna guess about $20. So yeah, this is it. So that's the one I have. I have it in 0.5. Or is this 0.7? Oh, guess what? This is 0.9. I actually have that exact one, the 0.9. Hello, strings and pedals. I didn't even look like 0.9. I like 0.9, surprisingly. But then again, I like clutch pencils too, which are 2.0 millimeter. So this all black is pretty sharp. Trying to embiggen, but there is no embiggen. Whoops. Yeah, it's as big as we got. So yeah, very, very good pencil. Still want a Kuratoga dive? Nathaniel, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Oops. So yeah, that's this one. I mean, $20 is considered expensive for mechanical pencils. But like that's one that feels worth it to me. All right, next up, we went in no particular order here. Spoke pencil, duh. Hang on. How old is that design? The Platinum Pro use? Pretty old. Platinum. I mean, this particular one's probably only, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years old, but the Platinum Pro use has been around for a while. Do you see that JetPens has some Bungu Box pens? I did not. We'll have to look at that later. So, Spoke Pen Model 6. This is the one I keep at my desk here. Brad, do you ever use really old vintage pencils, or are the leads generally too big for your taste? Do you mean like wooden pencils? Or mechanical pencils? Because I have every now and then I'll bust this out. Mechanical. If I had really old mechanical pencils, I would use them. Rich Sticks, 500 bits. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That Blackwing is more expensive than any of the pencils I have here on this desk. I promise you that. Yeah, I would probably enjoy a vintage mechanical pencil more than I would a vintage fountain pen if I was gonna head full. Thanks, that was a flex. If I was to do it, get a Parker Vac pencil. It's not a bad idea. What's your spoke grip diameter? This one is a 10. I prefer the 8.6, and actually I prefer the smaller one, this is my favorite. So this is the thinner, this is the Spoke 4. This is the best model. This is my favorite mechanical pencil. I mean, it's like this and the Rotring 600 for me, right? It's like, look, I feel weird talking, like heaping so much praise on this pencil design, but this is just my favorite. It just is. So there you go. So these are 8.2. Spoke 5 is the best spoke pencil. Yeah, I disagree with that. Sandblasted. I like the sandblasted grips. Pretty much this exact pencil is my favorite spoke everything. I do like some of the inverted grips, but I gave away my brass inverted grip to my niece. God, I wish I had it clip. Yeah, I mean, we might eventually make something with a clip. But yeah, it's just not designed for that. But I hear you. So yeah, I forget what diameter these are. They're smaller than 8.6 though. 8.2? I could go look. Y'all can go look. But this grip on here, this one's a 10. And I prefer the 8.6. On the Model 6, I prefer the 8.6. I like the 10 though, something different. But the wider the grip, generally the wider the tip I want, right? the idea of the slits in the spoke pins and pencils body is to lose weight like car mag wheels. I mean, it's just like it wasn't necessarily to lose weight. It was just like a visual identity that Brian created, with the spoke being the cutouts. So here's an original one. So Brian made me this one from scraps. It's got all kinds of dings and dents in here. This is like the workshop pencil, but this is the original spoke. Like one of the prototypes. I don't even know if I have lead in this. I just grabbed this off the shelf. I need to put some lead in this. I should keep this one out and start using it. But it's got a 2 on it. So I don't know if this is spoke 1 or 2. I don't know my spoke history that well. This was pre my time. Interesting that spoke pencils are the same color that yesterday's LE of the rotating ice mint you gushed about. Oh, they're not even remotely the same color, Bronikowski. It's just the lighting. This is the color of the mint, the ice mint one, right? It just happens to be the lighting in here. It's probably like a mixture of these 2 colors, right? And here's the next pencil. Here's the blue one I already have. So this was the one from like 2 years ago. This is the 600. I have the spoke 4 in lime, such a great pencil. I wish I had a lime one. So this is what did we decide? Was this like Midnight Navy or something like this? It's really close to that one we showed yesterday. I think I'm going to be annoyed by the store logo right here on those pencils. And I usually don't mind the logos, but it just seemed a little bit, I don't know, it seemed a little bit weird. Like it didn't really work for me with the design, but I don't know. We'll see, to be determined. The mint was pretty good. So this is my other favorite pencil. This is probably the pencil I use the most. This is an older Rotring. You can see it doesn't have any of the branding on it. It's just got the 0.5 here on the barrel, Rotring on the clip. I don't know how old this one is. This one's not like really, really old, but it's older than any of the ones you can get these days, which look like this, right? But I don't know that there's a way to date it or anything like that. Yeah, like the other side, like over here. Yeah. Maybe it's just maybe it's just like a graphics thing. It wasn't a barcode. If I really wanted the mint one, I'd get over it. So my number, we'll go over it when I get through all of these, but I'll tell you right now, these are like 1 and 1A for my most used pencils. I use these far more than all the other pencils combined. Like these are just kind of my go-tos. But I don't know if there's a way to essentially date Rotrings. There's probably some kind of visual thing I can pull up somewhere somehow to figure it out if I was really into it. But it's probably at least 15 years old, I'm guessing. What's your go-to lead brand? That's actually a tougher question. Pentel. I prefer Pentel leads. Pentel stock HB is really good. Hey, you're welcome, Lord Crag. I really love mechanical pencils. Mechanical pencils were kind of my gateway into... Mechanical pencils are what I used as a kid when I couldn't find pens that were fine enough, and we'll get to those, the pencil, in a minute. So, the Alvin Draftmatic, if you need aggressive knurling, this is your answer. I love this pencil. I couldn't use it all day because it has really huge, large, aggressive knurling. Schmevelin with the gifted sub, thank you so much. Unileds are okay too. I do like the Unileds. I tend to prefer the Pentel leads. It seems like whenever I'm trying and testing leads, I've done some lead testing before. And I have like maybe a a mini series on the blog that we could link to that goes through them, and I tend to lean towards the Pentel stuff. Is there a Staedtler in the mix? There is not, Nate. There is not a Staedtler in the mix. There are a couple that I like. I have the... I can't remember the model. I'd have to look at it on a website and look and see which model. Are you talking about the Pentel Einstein or just the regular stuff? Both. I mean, the Pentel's regular stuff is better than most companies' premium lead, in my opinion. The stock Pentel, the basic Pentel stuff, is exceptional. It's one of my favorites. But I do like the Einstein. I like the Uni Nano Dia and the Pilot Neox. There's a review group on the blog that covers all of those, and I can't remember which one I rated the highest. But I know that the Pentel stock rated just as high as all the premium for what I like. So this is one of the maybe 2 or 3.3 millimeter ones that I have. Again, in Draftmatic. This was from the Mab Graves collection. Draftmatic did some cool barrel colors. I used to have a yellow Draftmatic, which is like the stock original. They did this custom color was for Art Snacks. And then this custom color was for Mab Graves, who's an artist that uses their pencils. So those are two, but they're like traditional Draftmatics come in other colors. I use the yellow one, but I think I gave that away a long time ago. Schmevelin with the gifted sub. Excuse me. Mitt Hansen. Y'all enjoy your gifted subs. You got emotes there for you to play around with. They're fun. I still haven't gotten the new emote list out to my artist, nor have I updated the artist on here. So y'all can figure out. It was Sleepy Bird Art. She keeps changing her name. She keeps changing her Twitch name. All right. So that's all of these. And now we'll get into the Pentel, which I think is great. No, she just changed her name. I mean, she's been on like a couple times this week. Like, I've been watching her stream. It's just a different name now. I'll have to pull it up and see. It's been like 3 different names since I've started following her. Schmevelin with another gifted sub. Ryan Petriello, 12 months of subbing. Thank you so much. Y'all's alerts didn't come up. Let's go. Not a fan of the retro pencil? No, I am not a fan of the retro pencil. Mostly because that 1.3 millimeter lead is crappy. Like, I really dislike the lead. The thing about mechanical pencils, and it relates to how I use fountain pens too, the wider the barrel, the wider the grip needs to be. Just like in a fountain pen, the wider the barrel, I need a wider nib on there. Well, I'm not like a wide nib fan, right? So it's not my personal style. So no, I've reviewed one retro pencil, and that was enough. Schmevelin with the gifted sub to Terps. But yeah, if I could get a different lead in there, which I could, like, we can shop around and get it. What's up, Toasty Treat? It would be better, but I just don't enjoy using it. It's too wide of a barrel. All right. Pentel Carries up next. So this is the sweet orange carry. If you're not a mechanical pencil person, this is the one you should be looking at. If you like maybe want to dabble into a mechanical pencil, you get the carry. Pen Spitzels Plus with the gifted sub. Thank you so much. Y'all are awesome. Super awesome. Pentel has a 1.3 millimeter lead. Nice. Isn't that what the retros use? 1.3 millimeter. I have an S20, the wooden one on the top right, and use it more than the rest. The S20 is fan-freaking-tastic. Pentel Carry is the GOAT. It might be. It is just such a unique pencil. Like, the Pentel Carry, Retro's 1.15. Thank you, Henry. I couldn't remember. I remember it was something, like, super specific. The Pentel Carry is the mechanical pencil for everyone, except everyone doesn't know they exist, right? They're super weird pencils. They're super not hard to find, but they're not just accessible like every other mechanical pencil on the shelf or at the storefront. but it's such a unique design. They're not cheap, but they're only like $20 in the low 20s. So, but the way that they work and function is like really cool. Like the cool factor of these is like off the charts. Right? So this is capped and uncapped. Rich Sticks with the gifted subs. Thank you so much. 2 gifted subs. Enjoy your gifted subs, everyone. Enjoy your emotes. Welcome to the fam. With the carry, you don't have to sweat the pipe. Yeah, hate the wobble, trade off with the retractable pipe. Yeah, so you just cover it up when you're done. So this is the translucent barrel one. This one's a really neat one. Someone sent me this. Boss Baker Chris with the 500 biddy. Schmevelin with the other gifted sub. Let's go. Let's go. So here, this carry, you get to see the internals with it. It's just... You could get these off of eBay for a while. Someone sent this to me. Thank you, Schmevelin. But there you get all the little internals. Wish they released that stateside. Yeah. So they were available for a minute, but I guess this was an anniversary type one. It says Pentel 5 on it, but I don't know what the 5 is for because they're like 4 years old. The demonstrator, yeah, was a special edition kind of thing. So being the Carry fan, like I knew I had to have one, and someone hooked me up. So that's just cool. It was over $100 by the time I saw them. Yeah. Pens Pencils Plus redeemed a stream giveaway. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Let's do a giveaway, and there's some Pentels over here, some P205s, and you're gonna get to pick one of these special edition P205s. So that's what I was gonna do today anyway, and then we'll do another giveaway. So they do these. These are not metal barrel, but they have like a metallic plastic. So there's a red one, a silver one, and a blue one. So we'll do a giveaway, and the winner can pick whichever color they like. So these are just some like limited editions they release every now and then, and like it's one of those things you can get really addicted to, like chasing these down. But this is the classic, great mechanical pencil. This is the mechanical pencil that got me started. So let's do a giveaway, and the winner can pick whichever color they like. So let me do that real quick. Thank you, Pens Pencils Plus, for redeeming the giveaway. Let's see. All right, this giveaway is open. Exclamation point raffle. Since we're doing mechanical pencils today, we're going to give one away. You will get to pick one of these 3 metallic barrel, not metal barrel, metallic plastic barrel Pentel P205s. They've all been used. They have sticker residue on them, in fact. So yeah, there we go. Naughty Zoot, y'all are out of hand, Naughty Zoot, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Y'all enjoy your gifted subs there. Give a shout out to Naughty Zoot. You're the best. I really, really appreciate y'all. Y'all are bringing the heat today. Amazing. Amazing. So I was using these as lead testers for my lead testing series, so I don't know what lead's in these. I've been mixing and matching them. No stickers, how will they become vintage? Right. But I think I bought all these together. They didn't come as a set, but I think they were released around the same time. But I could be wrong on that. But I know I kind of got them all at the same time. MZ Friendly, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Naughty Zoot, thank you again. That is amazing. I appreciate all the gifted subs, all the bits today. Y'all are awesome. All the resubs. That's why this community is the best. All right. You got like 5 seconds. Exclamation point raffle. Hydrate. I'm doing bad hydration today. I'm drinking Coke Zero. I had enough water yesterday. I can only do it one day in a row. All right. Entries have stopped. Let's see here. Let me adjust my posture. You forgot to enter. Way to go. Way to go. Although, speaking of you, Toasty Treat, I did hear that you might be up to something at the Washington, D.C. pen show. From maybe a source yesterday. Maybe. All right, pick a winner. Heath L2E, I think has won before. If you're there, Heath, you got to pick out a pencil. You get to pick out which color you like. Pretty sure not a first-time winner, but I could be wrong. So we'll see if Heath chimes up. You're always up to something? True. All right. Oh, well, I don't even have to re-show him again. You will love the silver. That's a cool color. It's really neat. It's almost like the... I think the hardware is the same, but the silver makes the hardware look darker. I don't know. It's just a way it works on there. I have a few of those LE gold ones still. Nice. I think I still have one of those. Maybe back in the way. Letterkenny is on the list of the things that I'm supposed to be watching. I have not yet. But I should add Shorzy to the list, but like Letterkenny is like matriculating to the very top of the list. All right, so we're gonna go with silver. I will write your corgi on here. So watch it. Okay, I will watch it as soon as I finish We Crashed, which won't take long. It's like a single season. I'm already like halfway through. I should be able to do Letterkenny next. I got to do Stranger Things to avoid spoilers, but I don't know. I tend not to. I tend to be slow on that. All right, Heath L2E. See, that's why we like mechanical pencils. I'm convinced that personal snail mail isn't getting to me, only bills and junk mail. That's funny. So, Heath, I don't have a case for this or like a container or a box that it came in, but I'll find something. And I don't know what lead is in here, so we're just going to go. You binged all of Stranger Things over the weekend. The problem is my son is watching it now, and he's dying to talk about it, so I kind of almost need to watch it just so my own family doesn't spoil me. All right, we got Heath there. All right. We'll stay on these Pentels real quick. I like the idea of mechanical pencils, but never end up using them. I get that. So we have the carries, the Pentel Carries. The Pentel, it's the Pentel Sharp series. Sharp P, 205, 207, 209, 203. So they end the number in the lead thickness size, right? Is it sad I'm most excited about the corgi? No, not at all. That's why we buy like the special corgis. Is What We Do in the Shadows coming soon? I need to rewatch that. I rewatched Severance like immediately after. Oh, I did watch Make or Break, the surf documentary, which was pretty good. All right, so anyway, the P205 and the P207. So the original P205 was the black barrel, and the original P207 is that bluish barrel. And those were the classic colors. And then the 9 was that mustard yellow, and the dark green was the 03. So it's mostly black, and the blue ones are the most popular ones. Your Mom, My Prom. Nice. Thank you for the follow, I think. Use mechanical pencils a lot in school when we had to use pencils. Yep. I have not watched the new Kids in the Hall, but I've heard rave reviews about it. July 12th for What We Do in the Shadows? Okay. I used to steal my dad's P205s. That's how I got them, right? So back in the day, the P205 was the office pencil. The P205 and the P207 was the office supply cabinet pencil. I'd go to my dad's office, open up the drawers, and grab, like, usually the blue one or the black, preferably the black one, but I would go for the blue one sometimes. Last up is not all of the ones that I have, but we got two here. Another Pentel and another underrated Pentel. I swear all the Pentels are underrated. Smash. So this one finally started being more accessible in the U.S. when they did the Katakana colors, which y'all seen me review those and give those away. The red, orange, light blue, and purple barrels, Pentel Smash Katakana colors. This was the first one that I got, was the 05, just the traditional 05 Smash. And it's got this really funky grip, which I like. It's the little nubbins kind of squish into the barrel, smash into the barrel, really. But you can't really feel them. But what I really like is the nose cone design. Like, the pencil doesn't separate up here, right? The nose cone is not separate from, like all these other pencils, like this, right? So there's all these traditional nose cone shapes. It's a kind of like an integrated nose cone, which I like. And then I have the same pencil in 03, which I rarely use. You can tell, well, you may not be able to tell, but you can tell the 03 is very less used and newer than the 05, which is starting to fade out from use. No Kuratogas. I don't have, I have plenty of other mechanical pencils. These are just the ones I could find. I don't keep a Kuratoga handy. I like the roulette version, but I think I gave them all away. So I need to get the dive. The dive's sitting on my desk. I didn't grab it because it was still in the box. I put it back in the box. So just because I don't show something doesn't mean I'm not using it. It means this is what I could grab easily. So even my Smash over here is a little older, a little disjointed. This was, I don't know, this one's got to be 10 years old maybe. You want to see the dive? I'll review it this week or next week, or this coming Monday or next Monday. I'll review it soon. It's on the short list. It's such an interesting pencil. And then the 03, which 03 is just too small for me. It's just annoying. Is it me or the cyan shades on the 4 and 6 different? Well, number one, they could be different. Number two, one of them has a black liner and the other one has a blue liner. So it's probably throwing off some different vibes, right? Based on like the shadows and the lighting, right? So most anodization in general will vary from batch to batch. So those were definitely done in different batches. But like I don't see them as different here, but I see them different as that the underlying color on this one's blue and this one's black, and it kind of changes the visual of that a little bit. But they could be slightly different for sure. When they're done, even like batches done on the same day but a different batch, it's like this, it's a chemical process, right? So it's hard to totally dial in 100% every time. So that's just one of the challenges with anodization. The lead, the 0.3 lead is too small for me. Definitely too small. It's too fragile. So that's most of my mechanical pencils. I really like the Pentels. I like the nose of the Pentels the most. I like that nose cone design. And then I like the more needle style like the Rotrings have and the Draftmatics have. And the shift pipe blocks have. So yeah, There you go. Does Uni make point 0.3 in the DIA? I'm almost certain they do. Hello, Chili Bree. What would you say is the Wopex of the mechanical pencil world? The problem is they have to have a bad lead, and most of them don't have a bad lead. Like those papermates that look like pencils, right, are actually okay pencils, right? They're just really, really weird. Do you discuss erasable ink pens? We only discuss one erasable ink pen around here, Chili Brie, and that's the Pilot Friction. The Pilot Friction is the only good erasable ink pen. Erasable posted some Blackwing 602s that I never heard of. Blackwing Chuck Jones. I can't remember if I've seen those or not. Yeah, and like I said, this isn't all of them. Like you pointed out, like I know I have a couple of Kuratogas laying around, but I just must not use them that frequently. Again, the Kuratoga Roulette is my favorite by far. Hank the Crab, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. And then we'll do the dive soon. Thank you, Shori. I don't know, Shorel. I don't know if I like you at either, but I like you being here. This is really old. Right? This is like really, really old. Right? Or am I delusional? Yeah, it's really, really old. I had a bad experience with the frictions, exposed my notes to the sun and they disappeared. That's literally their job. So see you, Bruce. Sioli-san, that's literally their job. So you had different expectations for the friction than what they were really used for. 2014, yeah. I thought I'd heard of these. So your complaint is that the frictions worked as intended. That's what you just said. I am upset that this pen did what it's supposed to do. But I get it. I think that surprises a lot of people at first because it's not explicitly stated, right? It's not explicitly stated that that's going to happen. Pentel Graph Gear is a mechanical pencil that bugged me with the rubber grip in the knurled section. Yeah, the Graph Gear has always been super popular, and it's never been one of my favorites. Like, I get it. Like, I get it to a degree, and I see why it's super popular. It's like probably like the number 2 most popular drafting pencil. This is just anecdotal, behind like the Rotring 600 in that price point, but I've never enjoyed that. I've never enjoyed it, just like you. Do you do pen modding as well? I'm low-key interested in modding my Kuratoga Roulette to an advanced mechanism. No, I haven't. I wonder if you could do that. I wonder if you could swap the parts on that. But those are also pretty inexpensive. So if it was me, I would just buy in advance. Good way to learn the lesson, yeah. If you start with the Rotring 600, you have no need to experiment further. I would sign up for that. You saw a Reddit post where someone managed to do it? Nice. All right, let's do another giveaway. So we're going to wrap it up soon today, chat. Any idea when you'll have 09 in the spokes? I don't. We don't have all the models ready to go for 09s. And we generally have a harder time buying those mechanisms. Weeyow 1989, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Statler 925 pencils are my favorite pencil these days. Yeah, I like the Statlers. Currently, I tried the Lagami Blue Ink erasable pen. It's 0.7, but I like the darker blue color. Does it erase well? What type of erase? Is it like a friction eraser too? Like a heat sensitive eraser? Email me O4A as a reminder to look what I have. Like I might have like a stray, but I can't say for sure. Like a friction eraser. Gotcha. I have a tiny stash of one-offs that might have a 9 in it. Maybe. It'll at least remind me to look. Send me an email and I'll look. Faber-Castell Matic line pencils are good. You know what I used to like is the Pentel click, with the thumb click knock. That was the one I always used in school. When I wasn't using the stolen Pentel sharps, I was using the front click, Pentel side click. Is that what it's called? Yeah, with the button on the thumb area. Here, they still make them, but they also made them like 40 years ago too. Pentel clicker. Is that it? Yeah. What's the status of the Closet of Doom? Ever since I did the box audit and threw out a bunch of boxes I know I'm not going to need, I haven't gone any further. So we had to start doing the pen stuff first and kind of rotate this stuff out. And then we're going to get back in there and break some more of this stuff down. Yeah. But I have all these mechanical pencils and they weren't all in one place. I kind of liked all these in one place. So I got to figure out, when I put these back, should I find like a singular place to put these in? I'm pleasantly surprised by the Kuratoga Advance. That's a great writing pencil. It's and a great student pencil. Like, I don't know that it's totally for me, and that's why I don't use the Kuratogas as much as just like the standard. Like, the Kuratogas are awesome. They really, really work well. Cigar box, yeah, totally. One of the cigar boxes. So I got to figure all that. It's like I got to break everything down to put it back together again for the Closet of Doom, and we're just getting started. So, I tossed like, yeah, not all of them. You know, like some boxes I knew to keep, but a lot of it I just got rid of. Like a bunch of extra TWSBI packaging or Lamy packaging or Kaweco packaging, like. Are any pencils going into the box? The box is only for fountain pens. Let me see if I have... What mechanical... Do I have a Kuratoga to give away? I thought I might have a Kuratoga to give away. Oh, here's one of those graph gears. But this is the cheap graph gear. This is like... Yeah, this is the graph gear 300. Whoops. It's the Graph Gear 300. It even has like fake bumps. And it's a 0.3 millimeter. We'll give this away one day, not today. How old is your oldest pencil that you bought new? It's either one of these two. And I'm pretty sure the Rotring is more like 15 years old. And the Smash is probably like 12 years old, but I can't confirm that. That's my guess. Would you consider doing an Opus filling demo on stream? Yeah, that would be super simple. Actually, I kept a 1.4 for myself. So this is one I kept for myself. Yeah, not counting the ones I stole from my father. Those are long gone. Yeah, this is like the low end graph gear, not the higher end ones. But yeah, we'll do it. I won't do it today. But yeah, I can fill one. It's deadly simple. You literally unscrew it, fill up the eyedropper, and drop it in the barrel. You don't want to overthink it. Seeing if I have a Kuratoga to give away. I don't think I do. If you're new here, this is where I keep all the giveaway stuff. I give stuff away every stream. Once or twice, sometimes 3 times if I'm feeling frisky. Alright, I don't see a Kuratoga. So let's give away whatever's in here. I think I know what it is. I brought several gel pens in Japan, and once I love the Zebra Sarasa for its quick drying. Yeah, the Zebra Sarasa actually makes a quick dry Sarasa. So the Sarasas dry well. Then they even make a specific quick dry Sarasa. They say mine will be here today. Nice. Finally caught the Pen Addicts live. Frolic. I'm not easy to find. I'm not easy to find live. So yeah, back to whoever asked. We'll do this next week. Is that okay? Is that too late? Just because I already have one inked up that I didn't clean yesterday. I had found some other pens that I didn't clean yesterday. I have 2 of my Opuses and 1 Gravitas that I'm experimenting with. I hear you, Frolic. I hear you. All right, so let's do this. Let's give this away. I think this is not a pencil. I think this is a special edition Tipo from Stilo and Stile, but I could be extraordinarily wrong. So let's see. But I think it's like the Ice Mint, like that roach ring, but in the Tipo. Yeah, I think I was right. Nice. So this is the Lamy Tipo. This is the newer model with the better click mechanism. Penetic Live has all their energy. Nice. Need a new pens or ink system? You're telling me, Rattler Jen. So this was this one's called Light Blue, but it's kind of like that minty green. It's a really neat color. Really, really enjoy the Tipo as a pen. You can also swap out Pilot G2 refills in the Tipo. That's another reason why it's really good. What ink do you think would be a good one to use with your new Opus 88? I want to fill it up with new ink when I get it. I mean, you're totally asking the wrong person, Crafty Becky, because it's practically tailor-made for Robert Oster Fire on Fire. That's what I have on mine. I would use any ink that you're going to enjoy writing a lot of. Tipo takes G2s. It's one of the only Lamys that you can just hot swap another good refill in. What's up, Mike? Yeah, so that's a huge benefit of the Tipo, is that you can hot swap the G2s, which I use the Pilot Juice 0.38 blue black. I have a different Tipo in the other room that I have inked up with that. But yeah, let's see. Faithy Poo, thank you for the follow. So whatever this cartridge is, so it's the M66. This fits a G2 cartridge. That's what I was thinking of. Gotcha. I mean, I'm super biased on that. I just think you want to ink up a pen that it takes a lot of ink, right? So you want to be pretty happy with your choice so you're not wasting it. I always fill up new pens with Sailor Black as a control so that I understand how the pen works. And I also use one basic paper. That's actually legitimately smart. Like, I'm not that patient. To do that, but that is actually a really, really smart thing to do. Fire and Ice by Robert Oster would be pretty. Yeah, my second choice would probably be like a turquoise because I want it to be big and bold and blue. I'm thinking if I have a G2 refill in here. It doesn't look like it. All right, I was going to swap it out here, but put fire in mine. Yeah, I would use, anything you're going to write a bunch with. It's going to be good with bright greens, purples. I like turquoises. So yeah, all that good stuff. So Stilo and Stile. I don't know if they did a special box. Oh, so you do that too, Slumberland Studio. Diamine Blue Black as the control ink. I think that's I genuinely think that's a really smart thing to do. But like I said, I do not have the patience to do that. But it makes almost too much sense. Like, it's a really smart thing to do. The Pilot Juice will also fit the Tipo. That is correct. I don't know how well the needle tip ones fit though. Like how the tip holds out in the opening, right? There might be a gap in that one. So buy the conical tip ones. That's what I use. I use the Pilot. I get the Pilot juice, not juice refills, not the juice up refills. Does that make sense? Because that needle coming out the conical tip might have a gap in it. I just don't know offhand. So I'd be careful with that. You have a juice up in your Lamy 2K rollerball? Nice. All right, let's do this. Oh, wow. If I had a testing ink, it'd probably be Mysterious Blue, but I don't actually do that. That's a really good testing ink, too. Pilot Blue Black would probably be my testing ink, I think. All right, let's do this giveaway. Lamy Tipo, this icy mint looking light blue. Lamy Tipo. Exclamation point raffle. You don't have to be a follower, subscriber. You don't have to live in the United States. I will send it to anyone, anywhere. You just have to be present to win, and you have to email me your shipping address. That's how the raffles work around here. Yeah, Lamy Blue Black. Pilot Blue Black. I think that's probably that would be my testing ink if I did. And the command is raffle, not giveaway. Exclamation point raffle. Don't ever listen to me when I say exclamation point giveaway. That is not the word. It's exclamation point raffle. Anyone can enter. Anyone can win. And I write your name on a cute corgi and stick it on there. Temporally's trolling me because I sometimes say giveaway. I mean, I say the command wrong. All right, if you need something to... we shouldn't use the voice. If you need something to work in some background noise today, might I suggest the U.S. Women's Open. Put it on the background. Do work. That's what I'm doing today. Hey, Sophie's Choices. I probably shouldn't show that. I'm probably going to get DMCA'd or something. But that's what you should watch today in the background while you're working. USGA.org. I use Sarasa clip refills in my Lamy Swift. Just need a backspacer. Gotcha. Yeah, I try to always start with the most unmodified option. And then people will... then figure out the hacking refills to get it done. Exclamation point raffle. You got about 10 seconds left, and we'll give this away. What pencil will I use to write your name? We're gonna use the OG Spoke. Quick parody the golf so it's legal. Is that the rule? What's the t-shirt? It was a Laura Jane Grace concert last year, August 21st on my birthday at Four Seasons Landscaping as a joke, but a serious concert. So it was a concert t-shirt. That I just bought online when I saw them. You think this corgi deserves a mustache? The problem with the corgi is they already tie in the little lips around there, but let's see what we can do. Yeah, I like them so much I bought two. I bought a gray one and this light gray one and a dark gray. Oh man, I don't have any lead in this one. Rip. All right, so we'll use the Pentel Carry thing. I don't know if the mustache is going to be good. I'm going to do a little swirly deal here. Okay, it's actually pretty good. When I can laugh at myself, it's good. Except it's a very uneven mustache. I did it bad on one side. This is... The shirt actually sent me down a Laura Jane Grace rabbit hole that brought up that concert to watch for later. Yeah, nice head full of ideas. She just finished a tour, which I wish I would have gone to. She came to Atlanta, but I couldn't go. So, it's a very, very swirly mustache, corgi. All right, let's pick a winner. Crochet! Crochet with the 100. Crochet just bribed the bot and won. just bribe the bot. Crochet just showed that bribery works, chat. Super rigged. Super rigged. Thank you, Crochet, for the bits. The bot appreciated it. Mega rigged. The bot has no morals, chat. Whoa, 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 whoa. Goulet released an exclusive Vista. Oh. Okay. It's just got black parts. Man, they're getting close, chat. Oops, sorry, I should show you all this. They're getting close, chat. Lami's on the edge of doing something cool. Lami's on the edge of doing something cool. Are they gonna do it? Are they gonna do it, chat? Are they gonna do what I've asked them to? Are they gonna do it? They're thinking about it, chat. They are thinking about it. They are considering it. It's still got the metal piece in the cap here. I mean, this isn't that much. This isn't that much different. Let's slow our rolls here. Like, it's a black clip and a black nib, which they already make. But they're slapping in the stuff that I want. I'm saying they have the ability to do what I want. I want them to make translucent color vistas. I want blue, I want orange, I want purple, I want pink. It is sitting right there in front of their face. Do it, Lami. They're thinking about it. This is some half you-know-what option. It's cool. I'm not discounting this isn't cool. It's coming. I feel them thinking about it. How is that different from the Vista? Black clip, black nib. It's not that. It's not that different. Let's be clear. But translucent black body might be hard. No, I mean, just, gray translucent. They're thinking about it. They're thinking about it. All right. So we have hope. There is hope. This is what I've been yelling about for years. It's give me the Rainbow Vista lineup. Rainbow Vistas. Because they already make the blue translucent plastics for the Lamy balloon. I mean, this is cool. This isn't a great leap forwards. This is like, I'm going to dip my toe in the water and just put together some parts that we already have, right? But they're thinking about it. They're thinking about it. It's also like $5 more than the Vistas, isn't it? Aren't the Vistas usually $29, or have they gone up? We had extra black clip and nibs. Yeah, that's a whole lot what this is. But it gives me hope. It gives me hope. We're all amazed because Lamy has actually taken the smallest step. That's true. That's exactly right. Do you think Mike will get the Jubilee Retro 51? You will know his thoughts on the Jubilee Retro 51 if it comes up on the next show that we talk about. I won't bring it up. He has not mentioned it to me. He's either going to like it or hate it. I don't think that's an in-between. I have an opinion on that, but I'm going to let him drive that train. I will not be putting in the show notes. So there you go. That's my thoughts. If he would like to put it in the show notes, he is welcome to, and we can discuss it. All right. I got to run. I don't have time to, unless I see someone quickly who is streaming. Cozy journaling. Sorry. All right, I think I just got to jump today. I chatted too long today. I'm running out of time. We'll be back next week. Chat. Y'all have a great weekend. Use your pens, use your pencils, use your notebooks, use all the things this weekend. I want reports from y'all next Tuesday on all the things you used from now until next Tuesday. I want reports back on what you used and enjoyed. Okay? You have homework. I'm giving you homework. All right? That's all I got for today. Do your homework. Like I tell my kids, do your homework. You won't get nice things unless you do your homework. You can't go buy the Lamy Vista unless you do your homework, okay? Do your homework. Love y'all.